Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of In the Box Seat. Big show coming up, Ella.
Sure do. What do we got to talk about?
Yeah, high profile trainer joining the Gold Coast training ranks. We'll announce that later in the show.
Plus, we got some exciting news about an addition to the entertainment for May 23rd, the night racing meeting. So you'll have to watch on to listen to that.
DJ Dom Dollar.
Not quite, but something just as exciting.
And we've got plenty more on the show. So stay tuned as we go through In the Box Seat. We're back on the poly this week. Big fields, big entries, 125 acceptors this morning.
Obviously,
emergencies in every race.
Lots of washouts over Queensland, so everyone is scratching at the bit to get racing. So we're excited to have the poly. Thank God for the poly, I say.
Scratching at the bit or chomping at the bit?
Oh, you know, sayings, smayings, it's all the same.
Sorry. Anyway, English number one subject for you?
101, yes.
Obviously, it was disappointing. We couldn't race under the lights last week, but we were still able to get a meeting in on Saturday on short notice. Well done to the participants to come together. I think the fields were drawn Thursday evening, out Friday morning, and the decision was made around Friday lunchtime. Only place to race Southeast Queensland on Saturday. Turnover was good. We got a race meeting through to coincide with the Australian Cup. And obviously Sydney was washed out and they raced on Tuesday. So we had prime time coverage. Maxie was in the studio covering it on Thoroughbred Central.
How good for the poly.
Yeah, go the poly.
Go the poly.
Gold Coast and Bow Desert trainers dominated the meeting with all but one of the 7 winners on the card going to locally based trainers. So it does show that they do work their horses on it and they know the right product to send around. So
absolutely.
A good result for the local trainers. Brandon Lorena won the first 2 races on the card. He recently relocated to the Gold Coast and he's been kicking goals ever since. So good to see Brandon ride some winners.
So which high-profile trainer is opening up a stable at the Gold Coast, Mitchie?
Chris and Corey Muntz will
exciting.
have a team here at Train Tech. They've taken out 20 boxes. Of course, they won the Magic Millions debut with Vain Girl, and she ran a credible 5th in the Magic Millions itself. She's out spelling at the moment. Looking forward to seeing her back. Stable's going particularly well at the moment. They're knocking up training winners. Another Metro winner during the week. They're running 4th on the Metro Brisbane title.
There you go.
And, you know, with their numbers, that's pretty good work. Their strike rate's terrific. So great to have Chris and Corey Muntz joining the Gold Coast training ranks.
Train Tech is another thing going strength for strength. I think Train Tech trainers are just winning everywhere, all over. So obviously a lot of good winners last weekend on the poly, but hopefully the same can happen for the Muntz team.
Speaking of Train Tech trainers, Tony and Maddie Sears with success with Steady Ready in the King of the Mountain, in the doom and the gloom and the fog.
Saw it was a bit wet up there.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Yeah, wouldn't have been no fun for them. I saw the winning photos with the Sears team and drenched, unfortunately.
A remarkable job to get through that meeting. It looked it looked gone at about race 2 with all the fog and the rain, but they got through. They ran the feature. Steady Ready on the back of that good trial here on the B grass. He went up to Toowoomba. He was 3rd in the first running, 2nd 2 years ago, and he was able to finally achieve it. So
there you go.
Congratulations to Tony and Maddie Sears. And he's been tipped out and will head to the Lightning Handicap.
There you go.
So, and potentially see him later in the carnival. Steady Ready.
Watch this space there.
Pony racing news.
Pony racing. So May 23rd, our night racing meeting that obviously features the Magic Millions National 2-Year-Old Classic. We have an addition to that night, which we're very excited about, the Pony Racing Series. So the state qualifier for the Pony Racing Series will be held here on Friday night, May 23rd. I don't know if you were here. I think it was 2 years ago on Wave Day. We had the pony races here. And it was so much fun for all the participants to get involved in and be here. It's a great addition to the night. We're super excited to have it. So there's a big schedule coming up for the Pony Racing Series. There will be a few different dates for people to get involved in that. And then with the finals held here at the Gold Coast to be announced soon as well.
Did you know, because we're playing a few questions today, questions and answers, Jet Newman, who's currently riding winners over the Northern Rivers, went through the Pony Series. Won the qualifier at Warwick Farm, probably one of the first times that they had the pony race. And Jet's now an apprentice for Matt Dunn and has taken sort of the world by storm with her riding.
I think they did a little package. Sky Racing did a little package of that. And
so it just sort of shows where these guys can go through guys and girls go through the qualifiers, the pony racing series. What a great concept. And yeah, Wave Day was terrific. We had the 2 races, the smaller ponies and the bigger ponies. And
it was a great addition to the day. I can't wait to have it back.
Yeah, and it'll be before the start of the meeting. Great spectacle.
The English 101.
Yeah.
What's happening to us today,
Spectacular
Mitch?
spectacle before the night meeting kicks off. So
Absolutely,
looking forward to
we're
that.
very much looking forward to that. Obviously, plenty of entertainment's going to be happening
Tickets?
on that night. Tickets are on sale to members currently as we speak. They went on sale to members on Wednesday of this week, and they'll be on sale to the general public next Wednesday.
Yep.
So pick up your tickets. You can head to our newest function, Sakura Night. So in the Glass House, we'll have a Japanese-inspired cocktail event. You'll have your Asian fusion-inspired menu, cocktail on arrival. So it's a new one under lights at the Glass House. That is where I would want to pick up my tickets, $240 per person. So get those tickets when they're online, members now and general public next Wednesday, along with obviously GA and restaurants. Restaurants are selling quick, so get in before they're all gone.
No, it's off topic, but that sake's a strong drink.
It is very strong. I don't think we can serve that here on track, but maybe for the afters.
Look, if some Asian fusion food happens to find its way to the broadcast box, I certainly won't knock it back.
Beautiful. I'll let the team know, Mitch. I'll put that one in the notes.
The Hollindale Stakes meeting.
Yes.
We're only about a month away now. Things are ramping up there. Some
They are.
decent horses are getting sort of names are floating about. Alligator Bloods potentially.
Teased a little, I heard that on radio today.
All age stakes for him with Antino. They'll both line up in that race, and then all being well, we might see them here on the Gold Coast over 1,800 metres.
And we obviously always announce the runners here on the show first, so you have to be watching in order to hear those before they're announced to everyone else. We always have the early mail for you.
Things are starting to ramp up well for the race from what we're hearing with some interstate visitors.
And obviously tickets for that as well are on sale now to the general public, so you can go to gctc.com and grab your tickets for that. May 10th and obviously the Friday night meeting May 23rd. So 2 that you have to get along to. Pick up your tickets, gctc.com.au.
And that coincides, we've got that next meeting here is a Friday night,
Yes.
April 11.
Yes, and Wilkinson Seafood are jumping on board that one. Obviously, with the washout last weekend, we'll sort of pick that meeting up and put it towards the 11th of April. So we're very excited. Wilkinson Seafood will be sponsoring that one next week.
Now, it's a tough, well, you would think it's a tough meeting on Saturday with all the horses in, but you've found one straight away.
Oh, I didn't have to look very far. Race 3, number 3, Red Mile. One I haven't actually tipped before with red in the title. So it's a new one for me, but the minute I saw red, I couldn't go anywhere past it. Johnny Field, obviously a great trainer, doesn't have a massive stable, but obviously when they do run around the Gold Coast, has very good success here.
And it's first run for Johnny the other day and run a good 4th, and he thinks it can improve. So race 3, number 3, Red Mile. I'll go race 4, number 6, Rich Minx. The last time we saw it on the poly here, it won by some 10 lengths. So Fiona Sand called the ride for Matt Hoysted, expected to fly out of the gates, jump and run, and if it's anywhere near that day at 1 by 10, it'll be hard to beat. And that race 4, number 6, Rich Minx. Well, that's
beautiful.
That's us.
That
that's
takes
the show.
us away. Oh, God. Great energy today, Mitch. I think we did well.
And hopefully the weather does clear up. We've had a bit of a rotten run of it of late.
We have. I was actually supposed to be going to the Gundawindi races this weekend. Yes, I love the country races. They're always on my calendar, but unfortunately we have just been abandoned. So I'll still be going out and enjoying the hospitality out there, but no races. Next week, won't make the 4-hour trip back out for next weekend, unfortunately. So that's where I'll be this weekend.
Oh, excellent. All right.
And you'll be here calling?
Yes, I'll be here.
Oh, beautiful. Amazing.
Always here. Okay, that takes us away from In the Box Seat. We'll have a special edition next week to preview the Friday night meeting, Silks Under the Stars, April 11.